Alrighty, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to cut vinyl plank flooring to ceramic tile nice and tight. So you could either caulk in that little hairline gap, or if you really suck, you could go ahead and add a threshold to give it that finishing touch. Now, all these videos are geared towards newbies, so don't be afraid to go ahead and add those thresholds, as I'll probably do it as well. So let's get into this here. First things first, we got our vinyl plank flooring. We're going to cut it to the width of the doorway. So we're going to get rid of that excess. Now we're going to line it up with the plank that's already down. So now that it's lined up and in place, we want to trace another plank by lining it directly up with the ceramic tile. See how we line that up there and it's overlapping the plank below it that's resting on the already installed planks, and we are scoring the plank that's below it. This is basically giving us a perfect template in theory to go ahead and get this to drop into place and fit phenomenally. Now, I don't know if that's a word and if it's going to happen, but we're going to find out. So we're going to work our way across and just score it a few times. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the plank and split it in half. So let's go ahead and get that template out of the way. Let's get our piece we want to drop into place here. See if we can just snap it with our hands. Look at that, I'm struggling. A little more. There we go. Oh yeah. So we went ahead and popped it off. We're good to go. Now let's see if I did it right. So we're going to go ahead and drop it into place. And spoiler alert, I probably didn't do it right. And it's okay if you don't either. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Ooh, that's a little hefty there. Let's take it out. We're going to shave a little off the side. No big deal. We're going to get our makeshift straight edge here. We're going to shave a little bit more off of there. So I was trying to get it so freaking tight that it was just too tight and wouldn't drop into place. Now, big piece of all this is always using a sharp blade, and make sure your fingertips out of the way. If they get in the way, it's going to be all bad. You're going to be cleaning up little droplets off of that new vinyl plank flooring. So we're going to use our straight edge. We're going to take about 1/4 inch off of that plank. Just the same thing, score it a few times, no big deal. This is where we're going to bring some pliers into play, because it's hard to grip that little tiny edge that we're scoring and dropping it into the right area. So let's go ahead and score that one more time. Boom. Get that out of the way. Let's see if I could get it right on this round. Take your pliers, just grab onto that little tiny edge, give it that bend, and work your way all the way down, removing that little 1/4 inch piece. Slowly. You get too aggressive, you're going to take a chunk out of it, and then you got to start all the way over again. And boy, is that a miserable feeling. Working our way down, things are going smooth, getting a little better, almost to the end. Stick with me here. We're going to drop it in. It's going to be so rewarding. So now that we got all those little chunks there, got it bent off, we're going to take our blade, just run it down there. Look at that. It just drops right off. Everything looks good. Now let's see if we did it right. Sliding it into place there. Everything's lining up nicely. We're going to pull it together so that lip locks in. And then if you need to use a tapping block or a pry bar to assist, that will give it the final touch. Now this is all you need to be a professional vinyl plank flooring installer.